Hi everybody, welcome again to I Said What I Said. So today we have decided to do a quickie. Yes sir, because it's half term and we thought why not jazz it up a little bit. So this is Food Wars, where we are going to be discussing obviously everything food.
Yeah.
So Carly, what are you eating today?
So today I had, before I left the house, I had a little pain au chocolat, because I'm posh like that. And then when I come back, I had a bowl of cereal, because I don't like to miss out on my bowl of cereal. And then I made pancakes for lunch. And that's about it so far. So far, so good. We're going to have lamb later, I think.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, how about you?
What have I had to eat? Actually it sounds quite boring now. I had porridge and I didn't even jazz it up with like berries, fancy milk. It was literally just bog standard.
You had plain porridge?
Plain porridge.
No, I don't think I can eat plain porridge.
Oh no, it was nice.
You've got to put something in
I
there.
had a little bit of sprinkling of sugar on top
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
okay, I was going to say,
It's
what you
sweet,
literally meant you like...
Oh no, because that tastes like cement.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever eaten cement, but I can imagine, you know, like the smell of cement?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine it would taste like.
Yeah, no, I'm not here for plain porridge, but a bit of sugar, yeah, okay. That's
Put a bit of
yeah.
sugar on it. And then what are we having for dinner later? The kids are doing homemade pizzas.
Nice.
So yeah, they can crack on with that. So an easy one for dinner tonight in my house.
Nice, that's what we like.
Yeah.
Well, so some of the replies that I had about what food do you really like that most people hate?
Well, I don't know if people hate it, but I kind of noticed that a lot of people said avocados are overrated, and everyone knows I love avocados. Like I love making like a smashed avocado with chili and lime, and on my days, like you can use that on nachos or with like crisps, on toast, poached egg on the side. I love it.
Ugh.
And yeah, exactly. A lot of people just go, no.
Don't you think like smashed avocado is a bit like thrush? It's just
The rush?
When it's all
What the
rushed
fuck
up.
is going on with your thrush? If it looks like smashed avocado! That's not thrush, love, that's infection. Like
that's
green
true.
thrush.
To me, it's just disgusting. I've never. Yeah.
No, cottage cheese looks like thrush.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
But
I don't like that either. Though.
no, I don't like cottage cheese because everyone says it looks like thrush. So if I'm going to eat it, I'm like, oh god, I can't, because I can just imagine it.
But avocado doesn't taste of anything. It's like
It does. It's got like a little slight nutty taste to it. Do you like my nuts?
green nuts, apparently.
Also infection.
Oh no, I'm not a fan of avocado. I'm not a fan.
So what do you like that lots of people hate
I
or
don't know.
dislike?
I like Marmite, but then that's one of those ones, isn't it, where everyone says you either love it or you hate it. It's not one that lots of people hate, I think. But what do I don't know. I'm not fussy normally. I just don't like avocado. But I don't know. No, I don't think there's anything that I like that other people particularly hate, other than that the whole Marmite thing. But that's just a UK divide, isn't it? Really.
I don't like Marmite from the jar, but I love Twiglets.
Like Marmite spread on something.
No, but I like a Twiglet, and then I kind of think, well, is that a false representation of Marmite? Does a Twiglet represent Marmite? Maybe not.
Do you know what? I haven't had Twiglets for years, actually. That's kind of a Christmas.
It's a Christmas food.
Meal.
Meal?
Well, I suppose if you eat the whole tub to yourself.
Oh my gosh, don't. Do you like liver and like body parts?
Well,
what's it called? Offal? Did I make that up?
No, I've heard that word. I just don't know what it means.
Do you like insides?
I can't say. I remember having liver at primary school for school dinner, and I just remember, like, I actually always remember my mum describing it as being like mud.
to look at.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
no,
think
can't do it.
I probably mixed it up with my mash to get it down. Because at primary school, you couldn't put your tray back, could you? Unless you'd finished
had
the
to
lot.
eat it. You had to eat it. Oh my days, don't. I remember one time at primary school, it was shepherd's pie, but it had oh my gosh, just the thought of it makes me want to heave it. It was lumpy mash, and it had cabbage in it.
Ooh.
And literally every mouthful I was heaving,
Oh.
but it wasn't because I was only little. Like, 'cause as an adult, you'd be discreet about not liking a food, but obviously I was sat there and like every mouthful it was like, and then have like a drink of water, and then next mouthful.
Oh my gosh. That happened with so many primary school foods. I remember that I'll eat tomatoes now, but as a child, I would not have tomatoes. And I remember my mum writing me a note before saying, please don't put tomatoes on Carly's plate because she doesn't like them. And they gave me a massive, do you remember you used to get the massive plum tomatoes full of juice and it would ruin everything else that was on your plate?
That's horrible.
And literally they were like, well, you're going to have to eat it. You're not allowed to leave until everything's gone. So I took like one mouthful of this tomato and I chucked it up all over the table. And then I noticed after that it always said on their little list, Carly does not eat tomatoes. I think they thought, I do not want to be cleaning up her sick again. So they learnt the hard way then.
That says right, that was karma.
Exactly. I said my mum wrote me a note and they ignored it, so they learnt the hard way. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, what food, Stace, do you think is quite sexual?
So when you say sexual, do you mean a food I would use in a sexual experience?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so many. I mean, it depends what we're doing with a certain bit of food.
I suppose there's the obvious, like strawberries and cream. Everyone kind of.
Yeah, so you've got like this, the romantic foods, where like, you dip your strawberry in some melted chocolate and it's meant to be like all sensual and stuff. And then obviously I'm just going to go there. You've got your things like your cucumbers and stuff. Aubergines, depending on, the girth you prefer. We don't do girthism over here.
No.
So yeah, no, I think it depends on who you're with. And, I like things like, I think ice cream and stuff like that can be quite fun.
Yeah. Have you ever tried the chocolate body paint?
Oh God, yeah.
It doesn't taste nice.
No.
Why don't they just get a pot of Nutella? Well, check for allergies.
Nowadays I would, but I wouldn't waste money on
that. I would
check for allergies.
Check for allergies. We don't want any, trips to A&E.
Peanut butter and he's got a nut allergy. Are you enjoying it? Like you think he's enjoying it and all the time he's having a betty. You can't breathe.
Yeah, check for allergies first, people, before you
health and safety first, please.
No experimenting without checking. But yeah, that chocolate body paint was just,
and it's really
not
sticky.
Nice. Yeah,
and it's just like, and you think they probably use the base of that to make all their lubricants.
Yeah. And you kind of really had to wash it off really before you could get into it.
You need to have a ton of sandpaper to be able to get that on someone's body. Because once that stuff is on, it is stuck to the skin proper. Not that I would know. Obviously, no. Angelic. But yeah, Nutella all the way. And it's cheaper. I mean, it might be funny, don't even get Nutella, just get like Tesco value.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? But so I think things like that, but I've never tried oysters and I don't think I ever will.
No, I don't get it. I don't see
that just looks like phlegm to me. No.
And what is it supposed to be a natural aphrodisiac? Is that what they say?
That's what they say, but I just think it's a load of bollocks, and I think actually people just jumped on the bandwagon of unless you have done it and it's been amazing.
Yeah, tell us. I can't imagine eating an oyster and being like, right.
Well, apparently I know people who have had them and you don't chew it, you just swallow it and it just tastes like seawater.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I mean, who wants to have salty seawater in their mouth just to get it on with someone? I'm like, no, thank you.
No.
I'd rather Try natural methods to get aroused.
Yeah, I
Thank
think.
you.
Yeah, no, I've never. That's one thing that doesn't appeal to me. Although I like prawns and like king prawns and things like that. I'd say I'd eat lobster,
Yeah, I like lobster.
but I've not tried it. But like squid, squidgy sea creatures, no, leave
No.
me.
No, I don't.
They don't.
And if something smells overly fishy,
She's a proper meat eater.
if something smells too fishy,
Yeah.
but then also like with meat, I don't like gamey meat. So things like venison.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
eat those
tough
kind
though, venison.
Oh,
I've had
God.
venison sausages before. That sounds awful. But they were very tough.
Why is this making us laugh so much? I think we've just got our heads in the gutters when it comes to
I
food.
think so, yeah. But I mean, the average food that everyone sees it and thinks about one particular thing is the aubergine. That is the one that you see everyone put in all of their captions and things like that. Or the peach.
Oh yeah, the peach for the
Peach
bar.
for a booty. What other foods would you say that people use in their emojis?
What, to like for sexual?
Yeah. Sometimes banana, but I think people realise that looks a little bit skinny compared to the aubergine, so they share the aubergine.
Yeah, banana.
That's about it, really. You don't really see,
No.
like, guys don't tend to. I suppose guys put a picture of a cat, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and I'm not going to eat a cat.
No, not in this country anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it is mainly, isn't it? Just, yeah, we're not that adventurous with what we compare them to. Sausage.
Yeah, it's all kind of obvious, really, isn't it?
Yeah, like a stick of salami.
That's a bit disappointing.
I use a chocolate bar, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I appreciate
Appreciate a chocolate bar.
a chocolate bar.
Absolutely. Right, no complaints there.
My favourite chocolate is dark chocolate. What's your favourite chocolate, Carly?
Oh, I don't have a favourite.
Do you? Do you not prefer? I love dark chocolate.
I do like dark chocolate. I do, but I don't know. I do like a dairy milk. Nice smooth chocolate.
I do like a chocolate orange. Good old Terry.
Yes,
You done well bringing that one out.
chocolate orange. Yeah. I really loved Ripple for years.
No, it's not.
I don't know why. Like anytime I was like passing the shop, I'd be like, oh, we're gonna get a Ripple. Like even to the point where someone bought me a big box of them for my Secret Santa one year at work. It was like the box that you see in the shop. Someone obviously got that from somewhere, and I was like, wow. And they didn't last me long. I don't have that stop eating button.
You're one of those. If you've got it there,
I've
it's
got to
like
eat it. Yeah.
I've done that in the past before with a pack of Jaffa cakes where I kind of thought, why spread the calories over a few days? Might as well just eat them all in one go. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? I love Jaffa cakes. Oh my days.
Yeah.
And there's a certain way you have to eat a Jaffa cake. So the way I eat it, you have to like scoop the. But we still don't know, do we, as a nation, is it biscuit or cake? I think it's cakey. It's a bit
I think
spongy.
it's cake. Yeah.
So you kind of scoop that part off, so you're just left with like the orange and the chocolate,
Yeah.
and then you crunch that. Oh, nice.
I would say when I was little, I would eat round the edge and then try and lick the chocolate off the top to expose the jelly bit. Then eat the jelly and then eat the cakey bit last.
Bloody hell, love. How long did it take you to eat one Jaffa cake?
Lord
in that?
knows. They used to be bigger.
They did used
They
everything used to be bigger. Bloody Freddo Frogs used to be 5p.
I know.
He's now like 40p.
Yeah.
And
it's a
he's
rip-off.
smaller.
Yep. You're getting half the chocolate for twice the money.
It's not right.
It's
and
not
even with
right.
packs of crisps, half that bag is air.
That really annoys me when you open a bag, especially if you've been looking forward to it. Do you know what happens to me all the time with discos? If you buy a bag of discos, blast from the past, you literally have about 5 crisps in your
it's
pack.
wrong.
I've never had a full bag of discos not in my adult life anyway.
It's wrong. I saw this thing that a friend shared the other day. It was like a TikTok video, and it was showing the portion size differences between the UK and the US. And like literally, our large drink in somewhere like KFC is their small one.
Wow.
And their chips, oh my days. I was like, we were all like, we've been deprived of chips in this country when we go to these places. Like, literally.
But are their meals like a similar price to ours as well? Well, I suppose like the equivalent.
Oh, they must
price.
be, right? Must be, surely.
I always remember when we were younger, and like we always used to. My dad used to like taking us to Burger King because they had the proper American burgers in there. Have you had a Burger King recently?
Yeah, I had a Whopper a couple of weeks ago.
Do you consider it to be a Whopper?
It's not the same size anymore.
They're
Like,
tiny.
everything's smaller.
I'm like, this is a Whopper. Like, where is my burger? No, and they just seem so thrown together.
Yeah, they
these
do
days.
go, oh, I do like a Whopper though.
It tastes nice. It's just
It's
not
better than McDonald's.
as much as I would like it to be. Do you remember Wimpy?
Wimpy was the bomb. I was going to say that, Wimpy.
Love a Wimpy. I remember when I went to Iron Apple, they had a Wimpy there, and that has proper sized food.
Yeah,
Proper.
Wimpy was good. I haven't tried a what's this other? Is it Five Guys? I've never had one of those. Have you had one of those?
No, I haven't.
Everyone rates. They say it's quite expensive, but they say it's the most amazing burger and chips.
Yeah, my sister always rates Five Guys, but I've never. I think because normally when I'm going for like a burger or something like that, I've got the kids, and I'm not buying them expensive
Oh,
burger.
God, no way. Like, seriously, they don't appreciate it.
Not happening. They can buy that when they got their own job.
Right.
But yeah,
In a box of celebrations, what chocolate would be the last one left that you just would not touch, and so there'd be like 10 of those ones left at the bottom?
it's always the Milky Way last. I mean, I'll eat them in the end because I don't, it's there. I'll eat it, but they will be the last bunch left.
I'm not keen on a Malteser in a box of celebrations though. They don't taste like a
Oh,
Malteser.
they're not the same. No, I do like them though, but
My favourite's a Bounty.
Oh, I love a
in
Bounty.
the celebrations box. Oh my days. And then I like the Galaxies. Do you know what I like doing with Galaxy? Like, you put that in your mouth and then you take a swig of hot tea and the tea melts it.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Oh my days. That's nice.
yeah, no, I think the one I'm not a big fan of caramel either, the Galaxy caramel.
No.
So they would be, I'd eat them before the Milky Way, but again, I'm not a big fan of caramel. But my favourite in that tub is probably is Bounty as well, actually. I used to really love Bounties, the dark chocolate
Me
Bounty.
too, dark chocolate Bounty. So nice.
Yeah, they are probably. But what about roses then?
I don't really like roses.
Don't you?
Never buy them.
Oh, I like the strawberry creams, the orange creams.
Oh, I don't like those. Sickly.
Oh, I love it.
In a roses, if someone was to give me a box of roses, I'd look probably for the toffee one. Like, so in Quality Streets,
Yeah.
I like, that long one.
Oh, the long stick, golden stick.
The long golden stick. You know me? Yeah, I like things like that. But yeah, don't really like roses. I just don't think they've got a great selection.
Oh, I like them. There's roses and Quality Street. They're the sorts of ones that don't have a particular one to be left over. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
I'll
you
eat
just
them
eat
all.
any of them?
Yeah. Like when we get a box of them at work, I'll take one of each. Take it back to my desk. Sit there a bit later, go back for another selection.
Bit of variety to spice it up.
Exactly. Variety is the spice of life.
Favourite sandwich filling? It's a real hard one.
This is a difficult one. I'd have to say I like if I'm buying a sandwich out, like I haven't made one, it would be I like chicken and bacon in a sandwich. But at home, I love like grated cheese and cucumber.
Okay.
Mia even said cheese and cucumber, that's a sandwich of legends. I was like, yes, it is, Mia.
I like salad in sandwiches, but cucumber is the one I don't like because it kind of makes the bread a bit soggy.
Yeah, but that's if you're not eating it straight away.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If you're making it to take somewhere to eat it later, then yeah, it's not nice then. It's a bit slimy then, isn't it, the bread?
Yeah, but it does make it go a bit. Like when you hear of people saying, "Oh, afternoon tea, cucumber sandwich," I'm thinking, "No, thank you. I'd rather not."
Oh, just cucumber in a sandwich?
Yeah, that's kind of like traditionally British, isn't it?
Is
I'll
it?
tell you what I do like. I love salmon and cream cheese.
Nice.
Yummy. And I like a tuna and cheese melt.
Nice. Yes, I like that.
I like those kind of fillings.
Oh, do you know what I had once? We had when I used to work somewhere, we had like a spread for lunch once, and it had brie and grape. You know when you think that's going to be disgusting, but I'm going to eat it anyway. Oh my god, it was lovely.
Yeah, because the grape kind of complements that slight bitterness.
Oh my god, it was so nice.
Oh my god, I'm getting hungry.
I know.
Is it dinner time yet? Kids, go make the pizza.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, brie and grape was hit the spot like I didn't know that it would, if you know what I mean. What food is it that makes you probably like, oh my god, that's so good?
Oh, I do like a roast beef dinner. That is one of my favourites. I love jollof rice. That is another one. And I like barbecue food.
Yeah,
I really like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Like I love the summer and just throwing anything on the barbecue. And yeah, I would say they're kind of like my 3 top favourite types of meals. It just depends, doesn't it? Like I like quite spicy food sometimes. But yeah, I do love a roast beef dinner. Oh my days, with like the full.
Yeah, the full works.
Like cauliflower cheese.
You can't fit any more on your plate.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's good. I love curry mutton. I just love it.
I love mutton. Oh my gosh.
I
do like mutton.
It's one thing that I don't attempt to cook myself, because that's a meal that I want somebody else to make and me enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? I'm aware that a fair bit of work goes into creating that meal.
Yeah, there's a process to cooking mutton. Like I learned that from family members, and yeah, it's so nice though.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people like show me how to make curry mutton, but I've not attempted it. I'm like, no, do you know what? I'd rather leave it to you professionals and me just enjoy it. So yeah, that's what I had for my my Valentine's meal for one.
I saw.
It was
like,
delicious.
It was so nice. Right, so to finish up, there is a little thing that's been going around that you might have seen online. I think they even brought it onto Good Morning Britain. Weetabix with baked beans on top. Are you going there or are you going square?
Never in a million years would I put baked beans on Weetabix. That is just rank. I don't even. Who thought of this? Where has this come from? I need to know the source.
No idea, but I don't eat either, so I definitely wouldn't do it. But I was like, this is the thing. Someone's obviously thought I ain't got no bread, so I'll try Weetabix because it is made out of wheat as well. Like, I don't know what goes through people's head. Although I do have a friend who eats coleslaw on chocolate digestive biscuits.
That's disgusting.
And I'm like, literally every time she does it, we're like, are you pregnant? Like, you're gonna tell her she's pregnant, right? And she's like, no, just one of my favourite little treats.
No way. No.
So,
I don't think there's anything weird that I do like that. I remember me and my brother used to butter Weetabix and dip it in sugar. That's not like baked beans. Baked beans, no.
Oh, but the butter wouldn't even melt on it. It would just sit on it, right? Like a thick spread of butter. Oh, no.
Yeah. My mum used to be like, what's in the butter? Or there'd be like little bits of like butter and Weetabix in the sugar bowl. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mum. These are the things that we used to try before she got home from work.
Yes, what she didn't know, didn't have.
But yeah.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this not so quickie.
Yeah.
If you have any unusual food habits, recipes, thoughts on what we've said, please give us some feedback. We would love to hear it as always. And I think our next topic is potentially going to be a little bit more serious than this one.
Yeah, we're going a bit more relationshipy vibe.
Yeah,
like not just male and female relationships, like relationships in general. So yeah, we haven't decided what we're going to call it yet, but
we'll let you know.
We will let you know. But thank you for listening, and please like, share, subscribe, give your feedback.
Show us the love.
We apologise for the poor sound quality last time, and hoping that it's much easier for you to hear this time. We've moved all obstructions this time so that you can hear us properly.
Ciao Bella.
But yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.